Welcome back to another episode of Rippin' or Trippin', where we determine if Pokemon products are worth ripping or if the seller is tripping by selling us rubbish. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you never miss an episode. All right, let's get to ripping. Today's offering is Knockout Collection Packs. I was at Family Dollar the other day and picked these up. They were only $10 each. When I first picked them up, I thought they were actually MJ Holding products. But after closer review, get a little bit of focus on there, you can actually see these are official Pokemon products. I haven't ripped into these yet, so I do not know what we're looking into. They cost me about $10 plus tax. So according to what's inside of these, is you're going to get one foil card featuring the Pokemon on the front. In this case, it's Chin-Pao. You also get a sticker sheet, 2 packs of Pokemon. I don't know what they are. And a random code card. This one here, you're going to get the same thing with the difference being an Alakazam promo card. I think we're going to rip into this one first, Alakazam being one of my most favorite Pokemon there is. I tend to be a grass type Pokemon, but hey, you can't get past the awesomeness that is an Alakazam. All right, let's see what we get here. First thing up is our stickers. Oh, that's pretty neat. I haven't opened these before, and I've never seen a sticker of the actual card. Is that the actual card? It is. That is pretty sick. I like that. Good for you, Pokemon. Got a couple more stickers here. I'm sure there's a nice binder I could find to put on that. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and throw this Alakazam up here. Let's see what we get here. First up, Paradox Rift. Nice. Not really a Paradox Rift fan, but I love ripping anything. And next, Surging Sparks. I do actually enjoy ripping Surging Sparks. I've not tried to master set it. I've ripped a few packs just chasing the Butthole Pikachu. My daughter's been looking for that, and I'd like to get her that. So we'll do that next. We'll start off with this Paradox Rift here. Hopefully we get something good today. This turns out to be a good video here. Man, some of these packs are a pain in the derriere for me to open. Figure with as much Pokemon, baseball, Magic, Garbage Pail Kids, and whatnot I've opened in my lifetime, ripping these open would be pretty easy, but not so much. Got our promo knocked over here. All right, here. Code card if anyone wants to use it. One to the front. I'm going to take a guess and say Fire. Oh, it would make sense. Alakazam, purple box, purple pack. Might as well be a purple energy card. I almost called it mana. I'm going to guess that the other will probably also be a... I'm going to go with in this pack a... Psychic Energy. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Okay. Got a Zubat, Grimagool, Purloin, a Mindfu, Tatsuguri, Absol, Masquerain. You know, this has to be one of my least favorite Pokemon. I just think it looks terrible. It's almost bad as a Gulpin. Oh, look at that Swablu. Look at that. Got a Kingdra to go with it. Can't ever complain about one of these cards. And Swablu is one of my actual favorite Pokemon too. So I'm very excited about getting this. That's a nice pickup. All right. We'll get these sleeved up here in a moment. Moving on to the Surging Sparks now. Can we get another art card? Man, that would be awesome. All right. I said we would go with Psychic, so Psychic. Ah, still. All right. Stunfisk. Shellos. the fake Pikachu, a Mankey, the Alolan Doug Trio. They need a perm. A Wo-Chien. I'm 50-50 on this card. I'm not really a fire guy either way. I'm not really a water type, but this Quaxwell was pretty decent. Palkia and the Tapu Koko. Not bad. Not really what I was looking for, but hey, I like any Koko, or a Tapu, excuse me, so Tapu Lele is probably my favorite. Okay, oops, started to rip out of the off camera there. Sorry about that, peeps. Not paying attention. Okay, we got the sticker collection here again with the card. I opened it the wrong way. Looks like we got the same 2 packs. If I had to guess, every one of these collection boxes here, these knockout boxes, is going to come with 1 Surging Sparks and 1 Paradox Rift. The sticker does, in fact, match the promo card. Again, I think that's pretty dope. Let's get another stand here to put our promo up. Hopefully we'll get another nice card to sleeve up to go with that Swablu. We're going to go opposite direction this time, or opposite pack. We're going to start with the Surging Sparks. And I'll go ahead and guess pre-rip that it's going to be a blue energy card, since why not? It's a blue box. Here's y'all's code card. One to the front. Fighting energy. Not bad, though. All right. Charcadet, Smoochum, Scammery, Tandemouse, Yasmin's Gaze. You know, there's not very many deer Pokemon or deer style Pokemon that I like, but this one is one of my more favorites here. Got you a trainer card. First reverse holo up is going to be a Snorlax, followed by a Pansear, and look at that. There's my Lele. I called that. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that up now, because that's one of my more favorite cards. I'm going to put that right in front of this. All right, let's see. Next pack, last pack magic. Let's see what we got here. I don't rip open in too many Pokemon official products, so it was really nice. It's a lot of online mystery packs or MJ Holding stuff, so it's really nice to get some actual Pokemon products, especially not knowing what's in it. Most of the collections tend to be themed. I'm going to guess that from here on out, everything will be also, all these knockout boxes are probably going to have Paradox and Surging Spark. So, code card. This time I'm going to go out on a limb and say Fire. Oh, Psychic. All right. Octillery. Golbat, Trainer, Yamask, Iron Bundle, a Glysaur, another Trainer. All right. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's actually pretty dope. And a Zacian. I like that. Rarely are you going to get back-to-back reverse holos that are going to go in order, so there we go. I'd like to say that for $10, these are a great purchase. I will definitely rip more into these boxes and recommend you do the same. I don't normally go ahead and straight give out a is it worth ripping or tripping, because I really do let the viewer decide if it's worth ripping or tripping. But this particular case, and in this market, and how hard it is to get Pokemon, if you have an opportunity to pick up a knockout collection box, I would recommend doing that. You're going to get Surging Sparks and Paradox Rift, but more importantly, you're going to have an opportunity to rip some packs. And I know in this current collecting market and the current state of Pokemon is reselling and trying to turn a profit Most of you know me personally, know that I do not sell my Pokemon, my Magic, any of my collection. I'm here to collect. I do like ripping, but I'm to the point now where I'm not going to just rip a pack every day just to rip a pack. If I'm not going after Paradox Rift, I'm going to go ahead and leave those on the shelf to allow other collectors the opportunity to get that, and I recommend you do the same. Y'all, I know it's difficult to get product right now, especially at MSRP. I say this on almost every video. If you cannot get it at MSRP, do not buy the product. And what I mean by that is any current product that you can get at Best Buy, GameStop, or Walmart. So, any Scarlet Violet era stuff, you shouldn't be paying more than MSRP. Even the products you see behind me in my backdrop, that's all MSRP product. A lot of times I go to my LCS and put in a pre-order. A lot of times what I'll also do is order more than I need. So do I really need 2 ETBs or 4 ETBs? No, I don't. And the reason why I'll order 2 or 4 is because I'll order 4, I'll get 2 in. I'll order 2, I'll get 1 in. So I would rather order more than I need, because if by chance they ever completely filled my order, I'm not worried about it. My LCS has said, take what you can get. Whatever you don't get, we're going to sell on the shelves. So pre-ordering is always the best thing you can do. Most local card shops or local comic shops will do pre-orders for you. And I will say, if they're a decent and honest shop, they're going to only charge MSRP. Remember, if you're paying more than MSRP at Walmart or at GameStop, you're paying too much. Ladies and gentlemen, never buy any current product more than MSRP. You're going to hear me say it again and again. Market value for anything that's currently out, like Black or White, Prismatic, Journey Together, or Destined Rivals, anything above MSRP is in fact scalper prices. The reason why you're paying for that is people are going to Walmart and Best Buy and turning around and selling it online, and people are so caught up in FOMO that they're just going to pay the $90 for a $49.99 ETB, and people stop doing that. From what I've heard on several YouTubers, Pokemon is getting ready to flood the market to kill this ideal of scalping, and I've already seen it done. I mean, the fact that they're reselling Surging Sparks and Twilight Masquerade ETBs in the next week or two at GameStop and Best Buy, goes to show that they're going to start reprinting this stuff. Now, there's always caveats to market price. If there is any product that's currently not in print, market price. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to get Sun and Moon XY area, you're going to have to pay for what they're asking, because it's currently not in print. But if the product is in print and you're paying scalper prices or quote-unquote market prices, you're doing a disservice to yourself, to the community, and you really need to stop. I know it can be difficult. You really want to rip packs. I do too. But I will not pay anything above MSRP, and anytime I see an opportunity, like I did at Family Dollar, to get these knockout packs, I'm going to do it. And you know what I did? I bought 2. I bought 1 of each. I'm here to rip. I ripped 4 packs, as you guys can see. I left probably 20 more of these on the shelves. Why? Because I'm not a scalper. I'm not a reseller. I want my community in my town to be able to get product. I run a local Facebook page, and when product hits the shelves, I throw it on there. My Facebook page is a lot of times private, because if I don't know you, you're not going to join, and I want to make sure that there's not scalpers, on my page. I always hear Pokey Rattle, great guy, love his material. He always say, hey, quit buying, paying for these Discord drops. Join my Discord. Get drops for free. You're not going to, have to pay anything. I've used his Discord and other Discords, and Every scalper under the sun is using those. And the only way to stop that is to make sure your Discord's private, to make sure